Hey, good morning class. How are you? I hope you all are fit and fine in your home and doing your job in proper manner. So myself Anil Adhikari, PGT Mathematics from DPS Lamachod. And today I am going to start some questions of derivative which we will solve by first principle as well as by formula method. In my last video I have discussed some questions on behalf of first principle. In my Google Meet class I also discussed it. So let's start the video without wasting the time. So exercise 13.2, and the very first question of this exercise is question number first. The function has been given as f(x) is equal to x square minus 2, and we need to find its derivative at point x is equal to 10. Okay, it means that we have to find out the derivative of this function, that is f dash x at x is equal to 10. Okay. Now we will use the first principle here. So since we know that the derivative of any function is defined as limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. Okay. Now here f x is given as x square minus 2. So since f x is given as x square minus 2, so f of x plus h will be, replace x in the given function with x plus h. So this will be x plus h whole square minus 2. Now put the value of f x and f of x plus h over the formula here. So we get f dash x is equal to limit h tends to 0. The value of f of x plus h is x plus h whole square minus 2. Okay, and minus, what is the value of function? X square minus 2, x square minus 2, okay, divided by h. So limit h tends to 0, open the whole square, so we get x square plus h square plus 2 times xh, okay, minus 2, and this will be minus x square plus 2 divided by h. Okay, this x square and x square get cancel out, minus 2 plus 2 also cancel out. So the remaining part is limit h tends to 0, that is h square plus 2 times xh divided by h. Now taking h common from the numerator so that we can cancel out the h given in the denominator, because if we are not going to cancel out this h, so this will turn into, on applying limit, this function will turn into indeterminate form. So to reduce this indeterminate form into a determinate form, we have to cancel out this h in the denominator. So taking h common from numerator, we get in the numerator h plus 2x divided by h. So this will be cancelled out. Now on applying limit, we get 0 plus 2x, that is 2x. So the derivative of function is 2x. Now we need to find the derivative of function at point x is equal to 10. So now put the value of x is 10 over here. So we get 2 into 10, that is 20. Okay. So the derivative of this given function at point x is equal to 10 is 20. Okay. This is the required answer. Now the second question you will do your own. Question number third also it is easy, so you will do your own. Now I am going to question number 4, first part. Okay. The function is given as f x is equal to x cube minus 27, and we need to find the derivative of this given function. So again I am telling you, first we will find f of x plus h. So replace x in the given function by x plus h. So we get x plus h whole cube minus 27. Now since we know that the derivative of any function is defined as limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. So this will be limit h tends to 0, the value of f of x plus h is x plus h whole cube minus 27, okay, minus value of f x is x cube minus 27 and divided by h. Okay, limit h tends to 0. Now you can open this x plus h whole cube. So since we know that a plus b whole cube is a cube plus b cube plus 3a square plus 3ab square. So we will open it. So x cube plus h cube plus 3 times x square h plus 3x h square minus 27, and this will be minus x cube plus 27 whole upon h. Okay. Now minus x cube plus x cube will cancel out, minus 27 plus 27 will cancel out. So the remaining part in the numerator will be h cube 3x square h plus 3x h square, okay, divided by h. Okay. Now again we will take h common from numerator so that we can cancel out the denominator h. So limit h tends to 0, taking h common from numerator, we get here h square plus 3x square plus 3xh divided by h. Okay. Now on applying limit, we get, put the value of h 0 over here. So we get 0 square plus 3x square plus 3x into 0, that is your required answer is 3x square. So the derivative of this given function x cube minus 27 is 3x square by first principle. Okay. Pause the video and take the screenshot. Okay. Okay. Next part, x minus 1 into x minus 2. Okay. Next function which we have given is f(x) is equal to wait a second. Okay, next question is f(x) is equal to x minus 1 into x minus 2. So this is the given function over here. Okay, and we have to find out the derivative of this given function. So again we will use the formula of first principle, that is f dash x equal to limit x tends to 0, okay, f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. Since the board is there is a moisture in board, that is why to write in this board is very typical. So since f(x) is given as x minus 1 into x minus 2, so we will multiply it. Okay, we will multiply it. So x minus 1 x minus 2, we get from here x square minus 2x minus x and minus plus 2, that is x square minus 3x plus 2. This is our function. Okay, now f of x plus h, replace x in the given function with x plus h. So we get x plus h whole square minus 3 times x plus h, okay, and plus 2. Okay. Now since we know that the derivative of any function, that is f dash x, is equal to limit s tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. Now substitute the value of function f of x plus h and f of x over here, and then we will use the limit. Okay. So limit s tends to 0 value of f of x plus h, replace x plus h in the given function instead of x, in place of x. So we get x plus h whole square minus 3 times x plus h plus 2. Okay, this is the first one, minus what is f of x? X square minus 3x plus 2, x square minus 3x plus 2 divided by h. Okay, so limit h tends to 0. Open this one, so we get x square plus h square plus 2xh. Okay, now here minus 3x minus 3h plus 2. Okay, and after multiplying with negative sign in the given function, we get minus of x square plus 3x and minus 2 divided by h. Okay, so x square will be cancel out, and minus 3x plus 3x cancel out, plus 2 minus 2 cancel out. What will be remaining here? Limit h tends to 0. In the numerator we get h square plus 2xh minus 3h, okay, divided by h. Now again the same method, taking h common from the numerator, limit h tends to 0, taking h common we get h plus 2x minus 3 divided by h. This will be cancelled out. On applying limit we get the value 2x minus 3. Okay, so 2x minus 3 is the required derivative of this given function x minus 1 into x minus 2, or you can say x square minus 3x plus 2. Okay, now the next is given as f(x) is given as 1 upon x square. So again, if f(x) is equal to 1 upon x square, then f of x plus h will be 1 upon x plus h whole square. Now since we know that the derivative of any function means f dash x is equal to limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. Now putting the value of f of x plus h and f of x in the given function, so this will be 1 upon x plus h whole square minus value of f x is 1 upon x square divided by h. Now there will be some simplification, taking x square and x plus h square as a LCM, x square x plus h whole square. So x square multiply with this one minus 1 into x plus h whole square and divided by h. Okay, so limit h tends to 0, x square. Now open this whole square, so we get minus x square minus h square minus 2 times xh divided by this h will be multiplied with x square and x plus h whole square. So this will be h times x square x plus h whole square. Okay, now you can see x square and x square will cancel out. So taking h common from numerator, limit h tends to 0, taking h common from numerator we get minus h minus 2x divided by h into x square into x plus h whole square. Okay, this h will be cancelled out. Now applying limit, on applying limit, so we get this will be 0. So in numerator we get minus 2x and in denominator we get x square x plus 0 whole square, that is again x square. So एक x square तो एक x तो cancel हो जाएगा. So we get here minus 2 upon x to the power 3. So this is the required derivative of given function f(x) is equal to 1 upon x square. Pause the video and take the screenshot. Okay, next. Typical. board is due to moisturization, board is difficult to rub out. Okay, so sorry for the inconvenience, dear student. So remaining part you will do by your own. Now I am taking some more questions and I will do these questions with the help of product rule as well as quotient rule. Okay, and the very first question is, let the function is defined as given as f(x) is equal to 2x minus 3 by 4, 2x minus 3 by 4. Let it be a function. ठीक है, एक फंक्शन दिया हुआ है. So first we will write this function in a proper manner. So 2x upon 4 minus 3 upon 4. Okay, it means f(x) is equal to x upon 2 minus 3 upon 4. Now we have to find out the derivative of this function. So we will use the formula method to solve this function. So since we know that d by dx, it means derivative of any function of the kind x to the power n, where n is any real number, equal to n x to the power n minus 1. The first formula we will apply here is this one, and the second formula we will use here is derivative of any constant. Derivative of any constant will be 0. Why? Because constant is a number, you can say, which is fixed. जिसकी वैल्यू फिक्स है उसी को हम कांस्टेंट कहते हैं. ठीक है, एंड इफ यू आर फाइंडिंग द डेरिवेटिव ऑफ एनी फंक्शन, देन वी आर ट्राइंग टू फाइंड आउट द रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ कांस्टेंट फंक्शन. सिंस द फंक्शन इज कांस्टेंट, सो द रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ एनी कांस्टेंट फंक्शन ऑलवेज बी 0, क्योंकि वो कांस्टेंट है, उसका रेट ऑफ चेंज हो ही नहीं सकता ना. सो f(x) इज गिवन हियर x upon 2 minus 3 upon 4. So d by dx of f(x) is equal to, since 1 by 2 is a scalar quantity, so take it out, d by dx of x minus d by dx of 3 by 4. So f dash x equal to 1 upon 2. So derivative of x, since the power of x, the exponent of x is 1, so क्या हो जाएगा बेटा इसका 1 x to the power 1 minus 1, है ना, by this formula. And here derivative of constant 0. So your answer is 1 upon 2 to the power 1 upon 2 x to the power 0, that is 1 upon 2 is your required derivative. Okay, next. Next question is question number 2 of 5x cube plus 3x minus 1 within one bracket and within another bracket x minus 1 is given. Okay, this is the function and we need to find out the derivative of this function. So here as we can see, there are two functions, let it be the first and let it be the second. Okay, so now we can apply the product rule of derivative. So what is the product rule of derivative? D by dx of any two function, let it be u and v, let it be u and v. So what will be the formula? What is the product rule? First function, let it be the first, let it be the second. Let u be the first function and v be the second function. So what is the formula of derivative? First function derivative of second plus second function derivative of first. Okay, this is the formula we are using here. So d by dx of 5x cube plus 3x minus 1 into x minus 1 is equal to, let it be the first and let it be the second function. Now use the product rule. So first function, okay, d by dx of second is x minus 1. Okay, plus second function into d by dx of first is 5x cube plus 3x minus 1. Okay, now see first function 5x cube plus 3x minus 1. Now d by dx of x अभी हमने किया, x means x to the power 1, so the derivative of x to the power 1 is 1 minus derivative of 1, since 1 is a constant term, so the derivative of 1 will be 0. ठीक है, प्लस x minus 1 into 5 is constant term. Okay, 5 is constant, सो द डेरिवेटिव ऑफ एक्स क्यूब विल बी, पावर आगे आएगी 3 टाइम और एक कम होगा, सो 3 - 1 दैट इज 3x² प्लस 3 डेरिवेटिव ऑफ x, सिंस 3 इज स्केलर क्वांटिटी और उसके साथ फंक्शन जुड़ा हुआ है x, तो 3 को बाहर ले लेंगे, सो डेरिवेटिव ऑफ x इज अगेन 1 माइनस डेरिवेटिव ऑफ 1 विल बी 0 बिकॉज 1 इज अ कांस्टेंट टर्म. So what is your required answer? 1 minus 0, that is 1. 1 multiplied by this function, or you can say this cubic polynomial, we get 5x cube plus 3x minus 1, okay, plus x minus 1 into 5 3 is 15 times x square plus 3. Okay, now you can just multiply both the function and then adding we will get the final answer. Okay, pause the video and take the screenshot. Okay, let us now take some more questions over here. So the next question is, fx is given as x to the power minus 3. Okay, x to the power minus 3. Okay, x to the power minus 3 multiply with 5 plus 3x, 5 plus 3x. Okay, this is the question which we have given and we need to find the derivative of this function. So fx is equal to, first we will write this function in a proper manner. Proper manner means we can write it like 5 times x to the power minus 3 plus 3 times x into x to the power minus 3. So this will be 5 times x to the power minus 3 plus 3 times x to the power minus 2, because this is 1 and law of exponent says that if the base is equal then exponent must be added. So 1 minus 3, that is minus 2. Okay, now this is our required function and we need to find the derivative. So now differentiate with respect to x. We can write a line like differentiate with respect to x, because the function is given in terms of variable x. So we will differentiate this one in with respect to x. Okay, so f dash x is equal to 5 is scalar quantity d by dx of x to the power minus 3 plus 3 is scalar quantity, so d by dx of x to the power minus 2. So this will be 5 times पावर आगे आएगी minus 3, ठीक है, x to the power minus 3 minus 1 and same here पावर आगे आएगी, that is minus 2 x to the power minus 2 minus 1. Okay, so 5 times minus 3 x to the power minus 4 plus 3 times minus 2 x to the power minus 3. So this will be minus 15 x to the power minus 4 and here plus minus minus 3 to just 6 x to the power minus 3, or you can write it like minus 15 upon x to the power 4 minus 6 upon x to the power 3. This is your required derivative of this given function. Okay. Now the remaining question of this particular remaining part of this question you will do by your own. Now I am taking some trigonometric function. Okay, In my previous Google Meet doubt class, I have discussed about the derivative of trigonometric ratios like sin x, cos x, tan x, okay, cot x. So now I am discussing about some trigonometric functions like sin x into cos x. Suppose this is the required function which we have given and we need to find the derivative of this function. So here we are going to use the product rule, because there are two functions, this is sin x, let it be first and let it be second, okay. So the derivative of this function, that is f dash x, is equal to, apply here the product rule, d by dx of sin x into cos x, let it be first, let it be second. Now apply the product rule. So first function, derivative of second, plus second function, derivative of first. So this will be sin x, derivative of cos x is minus sin x, which you have to learn, plus cos x, and derivative of sin x is cos x. So this will be minus of sin square x and this will be plus cos square x, or you can say cos square x minus sin square x, and this is the formula for cos 2x. Okay. So the derivative of sin x into cos x is cos 2x. Now second, sec x. Second function which we have given is f(x) is equal to sec x, and we need to find the derivative of sec x. So first we will break it in term of cos, that is 1 upon cos x. Now let it be the first and let it be the second function. Okay. Let cos x is the first function and the numerator which has given as 1 is the second function. Now we will use here the quotient formula. What is quotient formula? d by dx of u upon v equal to, let it be first and let it be second. Okay. In quotient formula, denominator always represented by first function and numerator always denoted by first function. Okay. So what is the formula? First function, derivative of second, minus second function, derivative of first, divided by whatever the function has been given in denominator, its whole square. ठीक है. So ये formula हम यहाँ पे use करेंगे. Okay. This is the formula which we are going to apply to crack this one. So f dash x is equal to, now since cos x is in denominator, so it must be first, and 1 is numerator, so it must be second. So first function, that is cos x, differentiation of second which is 1, minus first function, second function which is 1, differentiation of first which is cos x, divided by whatever the function given in the numerator, sorry, denominator, its whole square, that is cos x whole square. So cos x, derivative of 1 is constant, so derivative of constant is 0 as we know, minus 1 into derivative of cos x, we know that minus sin x, divided by cos square x. Okay. Now I am solving it here. Okay. So f dash x is equal to minus minus plus sin x upon cos square x, or you can say sin x upon cos x into 1 upon cos x. Okay. We can divide cos square x like that. So sin upon cos is tan and 1 upon cos is sec. So sec x into tan x, or you can say tan x into sec x is the derivative of this given function sec x. ठीक है. So ये formula आपको याद होना चाहिए, because in 12th standard I will not going to prove this one, I will just apply it while solving the differentiation problems. Okay. Next, cosec x. The next function is f(x) is equal to given as cosec x. So first we will divide it in terms of sine. Again, let it be first function and let it be second. So f dash x is equal to, now apply the formula, first function, derivative of second, minus second function, derivative of first, divided by first function whole square. Okay, this is the quotient formula. So sin x multiply derivative of 1 is 0 minus 1, derivative of sin x is cos x divided by sin square x. So, this will be 0 minus cos x upon sin square x, that is minus cos x upon sin x into 1 upon sin x. So, you can say f dash x is equal to minus cot x into cosec x. So, this is the required derivative of the function given as cosec x. The derivative of cosec x is minus cot x into cosec x. Okay. Next function 3 cot x plus 5 cosec x. 3 cot x minus plus 3 cot x plus 5 cosec x plus 5 cosec x. So, here we will just apply the formula, because now we know that the derivative of cot x is minus cosec square x, the derivative of cosec x is minus cosec x cot x, है ना, अभी मैंने फाइंड किया. So, we will use just the formula, okay, to differentiate it. So, the f dash x is equal to 3 times d by dx of cot x. It means derivative of cot x. 3 is scalar quantity, so take it out. Derivative of cot x plus 5 is scalar quantity, so take it out. Derivative of cosec x. Okay. Now 3. What is the derivative of cot x? The derivative of cot x is minus cosec x into cot x. ठीक है, minus cosec x into cot x. I have proved this one. ठीक है, I have find the derivative of cot x in Google Meet doubt clearance class. ठीक है, मैंने बताया था cot x का डेरिवेटिव कैसे फाइंड करेंगे विद द हेल्प ऑफ फर्स्ट प्रिंसिपल. प्लस 5 टाइम डेरिवेटिव ऑफ cosec x. डेरिवेटिव ऑफ cosec x इज माइनस cot x इंटू cosec x. ठीक है, वेट, दिस इज रॉन्ग. हाँ, सॉरी. द डेरिवेटिव ऑफ cot x इज माइनस cosec स्क्वायर x. Okay, the derivative of cot x is minus cosec square x, and the derivative of cosec x is minus cosec x cot x. ठीक. So, this will be minus 3 times cosec square x and minus 5 times cosec x into cot x. This is the required derivative of this given function. Okay, pause the video and take the screenshot. So, dear student, this is all about from today video lecture class. In next video lecture class, I will discuss the mislinear part of this particular exercise. Till then, bye bye, take care and have a nice day ahead. And one more thing which I want to share with you, the remaining part of this question you will do by your own, and whatever the problems you will facing while solving the question, let it me to know, so that I will clear all the doubts in Google Meet doubt clearance class. Okay, have a nice day, bye bye and take care.